Alright guys, hi, I'm Fahmi. My metric card number is L21B0033. So I am a student at University of Malaysia Kelantan, and aside of studying, I am active in the environmental activism activities like volunteering. And last year in August, I joined a youth summit which was held in Kuala Lumpur, and the theme was zero carbon. And what I'm going to talk today is really close to that. Alright, so today I'll be sharing with you guys about implementing carbon taxation in Malaysia. So, what carbon taxation really is? Alright, according to the Tax Foundation, which is a tax policy non-governmental organization, so it states that carbon taxation is a tax that is levied on the consumption of the fossil fuels. Alright, so that is the definition of carbon taxation. So, these fossil fuels will produce the GHG, which is greenhouse gases. These greenhouse gases contribute to the global warming. Alright, so how the carbon taxation works? Carbon taxation will be levied on the companies or any bodies that produces these gases. These gases, which is GHG, for example, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. So this tax will put price on the emission of these gases. So the body, any body, government or private sectors need to pay the tax or produce or need to take out a few of their money to pay for the tax. So Malaysia has yet implement the carbon taxation. So we must call the government to implement it, because it is very important, because we want to curb the global warming. You know, everyone is affected by the global warming. So I'd like to name the benefits of the carbon taxation. The first one is it can actually reduce the consumption of fossil fuel, which is the main cause of global warming. It can encourage the companies and government sectors to change into clean energy. And of course, the reason why Malaysia should implement this carbon taxation, because the other countries, our neighbor countries, have implemented this kind of tax. So we'll be feeling left behind if we don't implement this. All right. Going deeper into the how this tax reduces the fossil fuel consumptions. For your information, based on International Energy, we call it IEA, International Energy Association, if I was not mistaken, or you can, or I'd like to quote from World Bank. World Bank also stated this about the consumption of Malaysia's fossil fuel. The annual consumption in 2014 is 96.6% out of 100% amount of energy fossil fuel energy that is allowed by IEA. So it is very, very big number, 96.6%. So we want to reduce it because we don't want our country to become the major contributor to the global warming, right? Then secondly, the countries that already implement this kind of taxation, there are a lot of them, right? There are a lot of them. There are 27 countries already implemented this taxation. Why can't Malaysia implement this as well? It's not like Malaysia is free from the global warming or any climate change issues or environmental issues. We are the main contributor of fossil fuel consumption in the world. So we need to implement this taxation. And thirdly, if we implement this tax, of course, we will encourage a lot of bodies, governments, private sectors, businesses to change into greener or cleaner energy. You know, when we implement this tax, we will encourage the investors to invest in our country. You know, these investors are the investor from the clean energy or green technology sectors. They will come to invest in our countries, and it will be profitable for our country, and it will also be sustainable for the environment. And yeah, for example, we have Tesla. If we do this, if we implement this tax, we can attract Tesla to invest into our country. So, in summary, we must implement this taxation, this carbon taxation, to curb the global warming, as Malaysia is a major contributor of these greenhouse gases. And yeah, there are lots of benefits that we can gain from this taxation, and it will be very valuable and profitable for our country. Thank you.